This is the hidden teachings about the power inside of you. If you believe the power is something outside of you, then it will have control over your life. However, when the realization is made that we truly are one consciousness that moves through everything, and that all power comes from within, you can then begin to ascend as a divine being and consciously create the reality you want to experience.
A buried manuscript found in a graveyard revealed a system for spiritual illumination originally taught by Jesus Christ to his closest disciples. This work is called the Gospel of Thomas, and it was kept hidden for thousands of years. It's a collection of teachings from Christ on how to reshape reality through the law of attraction. By bringing brain and heart into coherence, practitioners of this path can manifest their desires into reality. The Gospel of Thomas is older than the written Bible. The teachings within were preserved by a group of believers known as the Gnostics, from the Greek word gnosis, meaning knowledge. The Gnostics viewed Jesus as an enlightened being who came to the earth to teach human souls the hidden knowledge that would free them from the illusions of material reality. Those in possession of these secrets could employ techniques of intense mental focus to achieve transcendent inner unity. This would allow them to connect directly with the higher dimensional power which creates all existence. They removed the Gospel of Thomas from the collection of scriptures that became the official Bible. It was suppressed so effectively that for over 1,000 years, most people forgot that this gospel had ever existed. Then, in 1945, an Egyptian boy digging for fertilizer uncovered an ancient burial site containing 13 sealed clay jars. Breaking them open, he found a number of papyrus manuscripts. One of them was a copy of the Gospel of Thomas. Now that this hidden knowledge has come to light, it's once again possible to follow the path of spiritual illumination laid out in the teachings of Jesus. Through this system, you can align your thoughts and emotions in union to bring your chosen reality into being. How to manifest what you want.
The kingdom is inside of you and outside of you. You literally manifest external circumstance from within.
The kingdom is eternal, existing in all times and all places for those who know how to enter it. In order to deliberately create the reality you want, you must think from the end and believe in the unseen. In this realm beyond time, your truest desires are already fulfilled. It's important to understand that this is the key to manifesting your will. The mind which creates the universe contains all times and all possibilities. From the perspective of this higher dimensional consciousness, the future you want is just as real as the present moment. By dwelling securely in the faith that your goal is already fulfilled in eternity, you will bring that goal about. This is attested in many other traditions of esoteric wisdom. Tantric Buddhism calls this taking the result as the path. Practitioners visualize themselves as illuminated divine beings to remind themselves that enlightenment is already within them. The New Thought author Neville Goddard calls this fourth dimensional thinking. The power of thoughts and emotions.
When you make the two one, you will become the sons of man. And when you say, "Mountain, move away," it will move away.
In order to connect with the eternal source of creation, you must achieve harmony between your thoughts and emotions. Normally, the thinking and feeling parts of your mind are separated. Jesus repeatedly tells his followers in the Gospel of Thomas that if they overcome this duality, they will be like God. Dividing your thoughts from your feelings blocks you from achieving your goals. You may want something passionately but never act on it because your rational mind comes up with reasons why you won't get it. Or you may think you should act a certain way only to sabotage yourself due to suppressed desires. The lost sayings of Jesus explain what happens when you heal this inner conflict.
Therefore, I say, if he is undivided, he will be filled with light. But If he is divided, he will be filled with darkness.
To be filled with light means to be imbued with the divine energy which permeates the cosmos. You cannot access this force when you split your rational mind away from your emotions, your body, and the material world. To influence the outer world, you must recognize it as part of yourself. In verse 22 of the Gospel of Thomas, Jesus' disciples asked him when they would enter the kingdom of heaven. He answers,
When you make the two one, and when you make the inside like the outside, and the outside like the inside, and the above like the below.
The law of attraction. Ancient esoteric teachings tell us that mind and matter are not separate. The physical objects you encounter are the condensed thoughts of a single universal consciousness. At the same time, your own thoughts and feelings are more real than you know. They ripple out through time and space like waves of magnetic force, drawing certain things into your life while repelling others. If you have success, joy, and fulfillment in your mind, they will be reflected in your external circumstances. If you dwell obsessively on the things you don't have, you will attract even more loss and emptiness.
Whoever has something in his hand will receive more, and whoever has nothing will be deprived of even the little he has.
This principle is known as the law of attraction. It will only work in your favor if your thoughts and emotions are in harmony. Concentrating on your goals is useless if you're full of envy, regret, and self-pity. Instead, infuse your thoughts with the feelings of ease and satisfaction that accompany success. The secrets of manifestation.
Recognize what is in your sight, and that which is hidden from you will become plain to you. For there is nothing hidden which will not become manifest.
The sayings in the Gospel of Thomas contain a wealth of wisdom for those who study and meditate on them. In particular, the following verses encode important instructions on how to manifest your true wishes.
The kingdom is like a wise fisherman who cast his net into the sea and drew it up full of small fish. Among them, the wise fisherman found a fine large fish. He threw all the small fish back into the sea and chose the large one without difficulty.
Verse 8 is a reminder to fix your mind on a single specific goal. If your attention constantly wanders from one desire to another, the waves of thought you're creating will be scattered and chaotic. The events in your life will seem random. When you focus your mental energy on a single aim, the circumstances of your life line up to bring that goal closer in ways that may seem miraculous.
If you do not fast as regards the world, you will not find the kingdom.
To fast from the world, you must withdraw your consciousness from everyday reality. Thinking constantly about your current conditions only strengthens them. When you stop dwelling on the present, you can begin to move toward your desired future. Daily meditation practice is a powerful tool for this purpose. To meditate, concentrate on your breath, letting all other thoughts and sensations fall away. When distractions enter your mind, do not get upset with yourself or think you've failed. However, don't follow the distracting chain of thought. Treat it like a fasting person treats food. Turn away without indulging. Even 20 minutes of this practice each day will greatly enhance your ability to manifest your desires.
For there are 5 trees for you in paradise, which remain undisturbed, summer and winter, and whose leaves do not fall. Whoever becomes acquainted with them will not experience death.
The verse is a clue to the practice of creative visualization. The 5 trees in paradise are the 5 senses, undisturbed by input from the outside world. By turning your sensory attention away from the shifting present, you can redirect it towards the future you're bringing into being. Imagine your desired outcome, using all of your senses. Place yourself mentally inside a scenario in which your goal is achieved. Maintain this scene long enough to take some actions within it. A vivid, first-person inner experience generates a powerful mental field. While mentally projecting yourself into your desired future, you must ensure that your emotions are in tune with your thoughts. Imagining success is not enough. You also need to maintain the feeling of success. Suffuse your mind with the warm glow of happiness and self-assurance, knowing that your goals are already fulfilled in the divine mind. This causes you to resonate with your chosen outcome. Your emotional connection helps to draw it into the path of your life. Remember that you aren't simply daydreaming about something unreal. All possible futures exist within the infinite field of higher dimensional awareness. The teachings of Jesus constantly warn against selfishness and greed. This is not only ethical advice. Your manifestation practice will be much more effective if you cultivate an attitude of generosity. You are not separate from the world and the people around you. It is impossible to call good things into your life while wishing harm to others. Emotions like hatred, envy, and disgust generate mental fields of loss and repulsion. If you wish to be wealthy, focus on how you can create value for others. If you wish to find love, make an effort to notice the attractive qualities in everyone you meet. This is even more powerful if you reinforce it with action. Giving generously encourages the universe to create more for you. Become a channel through which the cosmos can bring fulfillment to others. If you stand within a current of abundance, it will enrich your own life, along with the lives around you. The hidden teachings of Jesus in the Gospel of Thomas conceal powerful techniques of personal transformation. By putting them into practice, you can reshape your life in accordance with your deepest wishes.
The angels and the prophets will come to you and give you those things you already have. Let him who seeks continue seeking until he finds. When he finds, he will become troubled. When he becomes troubled, he will be astonished, and he will rule over the all.